Hey guys, welcome back to The Rogue Guy. My name's Trent.
And Wesley.
And today, guys, we're going to be giving you this is our review of Incredible 2, but we're doing something new. This was actually suggested by Wesley. What we're going to do is, in the studio, whatever, we're going to give our predictions of what we think the movie's going to be like, and then we're going to go watch the movie, then we come back, and then you'll see what we thought about the movie. So that'll be the actual review. This is sort of our predictions, I guess. Preview, yeah, fine, whatever. Yeah. Okay, so anyway, for me, I hope this movie... I don't know if this movie's going to be better than the original. I hope... I haven't seen much of the villain, because you see him in the logo, he's a guy with a mask or something, so hopefully he's good.
I thought that was the Underminer.
No, that's not the Underminer.
Oh, really?
Although the movie starts with the Underminer, I know that.
Okay.
So, but yeah, I just hope this movie is good. What about you, Wesley?
I'm not sure what to expect right now. I think I've heard something about Mrs. Incredible being I don't know, you know how
she's the main character.
Pretty much, because remember how Mr. Incredible went out. Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
And I thought it was going to be about the Underminer, them taking down the Underminer, but
I think that's what the movie starts with.
Okay. So maybe it starts pretty much the same as last time. You know, he takes one mission and he just keeps going and going and going, and that's where she goes with this.
Really excited to see what the plot is about. So that is our predictions, and we will see you guys for the review. All right, we just got back from Incredibles 2.
Start out with what we thought of it? Or?
Yeah, hold on a second. I got a little screwy here. Second, I'm not used to... Okay, so, spoiler warning for the movie, by the way. So go watch it, and then come back and click on this video and watch this video then.
Okay, now that you're back from the video...
Okay. Plot 5-word plot synopsis. I'm going to try not to do the Incredibles are back, baby. No, I'm not going to do that.
This movie was really incredible.
I wish you would have said this movie was truly incredible. I should have went first because I should have said something. Okay. Elastigirl. Focused. And awesome.
What?
AF. Damn it! Okay, you messed me up because you said that, and I was like, oh, that's a pretty cool line. You pretty much get the gist of Elastigirl's main character. Yada, yada, yada. So, what'd you think about this movie?
I think it was incredible, dude. Truly. No, it was... I thought it was a lot funnier than the first one. There was definitely a lot of new elements, but it was pretty much the same plot as the first one. You know, like I was telling you earlier, it's, one of the Incredibles. I mean, last time it was Mr. Incredible, this time it's Mrs. Incredible. Going to work for a rich person doing superhero work, even though they're not allowed to, and they're fighting this one enemy that keeps getting away.
The Screen Slaver.
In this one, it's the Screen Slaver, and it turns out that their rich boss is the bad guy.
One of them, at least. But...
Yeah. So, I mean, we pretty much saw that coming from the beginning when we met her two bosses. We knew it was going to be one of them. Yeah. We saw it, and we figured it'd probably be the girl.
Yeah. I did first, but yeah.
No, you didn't.
I told
you asked me which one I thought it was going to be.
No, because before that,
first you said it was the dude.
Okay, yeah, but then after that, I was like, I said her because the voice of the Screen Crawler. I keep saying Screen Crawler because that's a YouTube channel. Screen Slaver. It sounds like her voice, but it's just a lot of reverb, so you can't really tell. I can just slightly hear it. That's why I changed it to her, and then I asked you, what do you think? Because I wanted you to say the guy, so that one of us could be right. So,
no, I was thinking about it, and she was her and Mrs. Incredible had the discussion about her brother. Which was more important, the development side or the marketing side.
Yeah,
and It seemed like there was competition there, and I figured it would be her because she would hate being in her brother's shadow all this time, even though she was the one that was creating the things he was selling.
Yeah.
And he was basically getting all the recognition for it. I figured that would be her motivation, but it turned out it was because of her parents.
She hates supers because her parents relied on them too much.
And that ended up being the death of her parents.
Reliation. I don't know if that's a word. Reliation upon.
Relying.
Reliation.
Relying?
Yeah, that's what I meant. Of supers.
Yes.
Let me ask you, do you like this movie better than the first Incredibles? If I had to rank this throughout the entire of all Pixar movies, I'd put this pretty up there, and maybe top 5.
Oh yeah.
But the original Incredibles for me, probably top 10. But do you think this is better than Incredibles? What was the last Pixar movie we watched? Cars 3. Is that our last Pixar movie we watched?
Together, I think.
Yeah. So do you think? I thought it was better than that.
I think this was definitely better than that.
But do you think it's better than the first one? Because I put the first one better because I think Syndrome is a lot. I'll get into that later, but I just think Syndrome's better.
I guess I liked the second one more because I was laughing throughout this whole thing. Even as a kid and with the lower maturity level, I didn't laugh as much in the first one. You know, at their little jokes and things they made, we were all laughing. The whole theater was laughing.
Yeah.
At the things they were saying and doing in this one, and the humor, especially with Jack getting his new powers.
Yeah, 17 powers.
Something like that. It was crazy. And does he get to keep all of those then? Or
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
Because she made it sound like she said it's not uncommon for children to have more than one.
So?
Superpower. But how many superheroes do you see with more than one superpower?
Well, yeah, but I think he's supposed to be like Jack's like a new, like the next generation maybe, because there's 2 supers together that made...
Well, yeah, but Dash and Violet were... Well, Violet has the
new, like...
The purple disc things.
Like that. That was
yeah,
cool.
See, that's really what I thought. That was a hole in the plot. So it's like... That's almost something you'd think, like, okay, they spent time honing their powers. But
I think she just did it because of impulse, I think. Because she was trying to, like, save people.
But it's like exactly like she knew what she was doing. You know? And it was, like, right away. Like, she just learned how to make, like, a protective ball over them.
Well, because it's impulse. No, because they did that in the last movie, too, the protective ball. Because they got almost smashed by the giant robot
That's what
thing.
I'm saying. She had just learned that.
It's because it's impulse. It's instinct. Like, it's like, reflexes. That's what it is. It's reflexes. That's why.
I mean, to me, it seemed like she was a lot more professional. I mean, like, she knew what she was doing, because it's not like, I can do this.
Again, it's like reflexes and impulse, where she's like if let's just say I had powers, right, but I didn't know it, like, if I saw something falling at me, I'd go like that, and then boom, I don't know, I'm pretty sure it's just reflexes. I think you're reading a little too much into it.
I don't know. I just think, she didn't have it in the first one. She could have used that. At certain parts, there could have been.
Had it.
Well, she didn't know she had it in the second one either. My point is, there are plenty of times when she could have used it.
You mean in this movie?
No, in the first one too. But it's like all of a sudden, this is when she uses it.
Because she never had to use her powers before to save someone.
In the first one, she did.
No, I meant like saving someone from like a falling thing. Because, like, remember, like, there was, like, a car or something falling on these 3 people, and she went, like that. And,
yeah, and, like, sliced the cars in half or something.
Or blew them up, something. I don't know, I forget. I think it was rocks, actually, maybe.
Yeah, but, I mean, nothing, I mean, I don't know, I'm not trying to pick it apart, it's just, in my opinion, it seemed like they were trying to add this in so that she could use her powers. Like, it was like she had something else to do with her powers later. Like, Jack didn't get any new, like, he nothing else. Like, he didn't even get to run on water in this one.
Man, I was a little disappointed with that. I thought we were going to see that again.
And, like, none of the other supers other than Jack had, like, all of a sudden switch. Like, they could do something else.
Well, that's not really different. Like, that's not, like, Violet's power isn't, like... That's not, like, completely different from her orb power. It's still the same power. It's just she's able to manifest it into, something to throw. Yeah. Like, it's like if she took her shield and threw it at that rock. Yeah. That's basically
But, like, all she had been able to do at that point was a protective ball. At one point, she was able to, like, stop Dash as he was running, but it's not like it even really formed. It was like...
It was just a boom,
real quick.
So.
Something that stopped him, and you could see, like, she was getting stronger throughout the first movie. like slowly things were starting to.
Well, she got stronger in this movie because remember, this movie takes place right after.
Right after, yeah, I know, and that's what I'm saying. Like, this is completely. All right, we're spending too much time arguing on this.
Okay, so let me get into my notes. Get quickly through them. So it's been 14 years since the first movie. And then they had that video at the beginning where like, hey, like, sorry, but this takes some time, you know, and everything like that. I'm like, okay, I don't care to start the movie.
No, I actually liked that.
Okay. Can we talk about the Pixar short? Bow, I think it's called.
What?
Bow, the Pixar short, remember?
Oh, yeah.
It was so weird. I don't think Cars had a Pixar short, but that was the first time I saw a Pixar short in the theater, and I was sitting there like, what is this? You know, I was just like, what is it? Because I
thought it was at first. I thought it was a preview for a movie coming out, and then it's like this thing's getting kind of long, and I'm like, yeah, this isn't a preview.
Yeah, but
this was what, like 3 to 5 minutes long.
Yeah, like this egg thing or whatever it is.
It's something in dough. It's like
something in dough. I forget what it is. It comes to life, and this older lady takes care of it, I guess, and it's supposed to be like. I don't want to. You have to see it for yourself because I don't know what happened in it. I know all this. Like, she ate it. Like, it was alive. It was her sick kid who was getting married, and she ate it.
Well, you gotta give them more.
Like, was it a dream or something? Or
no,
what?
This was like basically like her way of coping. Because the thing is, like, okay, so what it is? Like,
so what?
She made this. She goes to make. She's making these dough things, dough with like food inside, and then it's like wrapped up in like a ball. Okay, and. She's going to cook it, and she's putting them in their places, and she goes to eat, or like, yeah, she sets the table, has the food on the table, she goes to eat one, and it starts crying, like a baby, okay? So she's like, singing, it starts, you know, eyes start popping out, a nose, a mouth, arms and legs, and it starts walking around, so she's taking care of this thing like it's her little kid, and she's taking it everywhere with her, you know, when she goes into town, and then every time she gets on the bus, she buys donuts, and they eat donuts on the bus. Is that plugged in? Is that running out of battery?
No, or, well, yeah, but we'll have plenty of time, okay. But she's very protective of it.
Yes,
basically.
And, like, it would try to, like, run off to play ball with kids, and, like, she'd be protecting it from that. She'd be like, no, don't do that. Okay, then you see it, I guess it's grown up. You can see it's got, like, little hair growing on its chin. And it's, like, running out the door. And she's like, they don't talk, but you can tell she's like, what are you doing?
You know, the friends that the thing had, it, like, they looked like kids still, even though they drove away.
Yeah, it all still looked like kids.
Yeah. I don't want to spend too much time on this because this is Incredibles 2, not a Bow review, but, like, just go to the part where...
Basically, he gets engaged, brings a girl, he gets engaged, and they run off, and she tries to stop him. She shuts the door, and, like, she doesn't know what to do with him anymore. She's crying. She just pops him in her mouth and eats him. And then she's crying, like, she's, like, depressed.
She's on the bed, and then...
She's on the bed, her husband comes in, and, like, he has a kid, or, like, you see the shadow, and it looks like the thing's back. It's her kid. He looks exactly like this thing. So he brings donuts and they make up and it's all good.
Okay.
So that was it was weird. So why did we talk about this?
Well, because it's so confusing because it was my first ever Pixar short in a theater and it was just really weird as all. Anyway, so Violet's friend, I forget what his name is, the guy that she liked.
Tony Ridinger.
Tony. Yeah. So he looks different in this movie. It's probably just like they just gave him a new design and everything. So I didn't mind it. I was just saying I noticed it. Mm-hmm. So mind wipes are confirmed. Like in the last movie, they sort of hint at it, like, no, yeah, we'll just wipe people's minds. It costs money and everything like that. And then they wiped this kid's mind and everything like that.
They showed him doing that with the babysitter.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about that. Yeah. Okay. So.
Yeah, with the toilet plunger.
So. Okay, so there's a frame in here where you see, like, you remember the part where Violet, like, the guy sees Violet in her Incredible gear, right? Mm-hmm. There was a frame of that picture where she's going like this, like, she's holding the mess, like, hey, like, and everything like that. There's a frame that leaked, I think. Because I saw it on a thumbnail of when it came out, like, it was on a thumbnail in a video that came out, like, how many months ago? Yeah. I'm just saying, so I expected that to happen. So, okay. The Underminer looks different as well. I gave him a new design. Thought he was pretty cool a little bit.
But like he got away, they never even caught him.
Yeah, I know.
You realize
so
that,
maybe
right? He's still on the loose. He'll be in the third movie.
Cool.
That would be impressive.
They should get like a team of villains in the next movie. We'll get into that later. But Violet's Pulse Blasts were awesome. They just went like like that.
Yeah.
what was that line that the one guy Dicker or whatever said? He said like
Rick
like,
Dicker.
If you want to get out of the hole, throw the shovel or something.
Yeah, you gotta first get rid of the shovel.
Yeah, so that's pretty cool. Frozone's wife is named Honey. I thought that was just like the thing that he said to her last movie, where it's like, "Honey, where's the
Honey, where is my super suit?"
There's a lot more expression in this movie. The animation's really good. Like it's better than the first one.
That's why it took 14 years.
Yeah. The Better Call Saul guy plays the dev tech guy. You never watched Breaking Bad or Better Call Saul, but I just noticed that like a quarter of the way through the movie. Elastigirl's bike becomes like it was awesome, and it splits apart so that she can stretch herself so she can go faster. I think it is.
Mm-hmm.
So that. Well, no, because she went like that. She would go like that sometimes.
She can go faster, but so she's more flexible, like going around things. It helps her jump. Mm-hmm. So she can go from like down here, split, and then like just like go up and around things easier and stuff. It's easier for her to maneuver.
Yeah. Screenslaver.
It's such a weird name.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. It sounds like a dark web type thing. But
sounds like they're trying to say screensaver.
Yeah, a little bit. That's what I thought too. They just put an L in there. Anyway, well, I think that's the point because like,
that's a typo.
Screenslaver is a high. You see him in this movie. I'm not gonna say who it is yet. But I mean, I know this is a spoiler. I just want to wait. But you see him for a little bit, but I thought he was gonna have a more prominent role. I guess you would say like. Oh, I'm just gonna say who it is. It's this. We already said, I guess. It's the sister of the dev tech guy. Mm-hmm. And the thing is I thought she was gonna be in that mask a lot more because I would have liked to seen that more. I'll get into that later for like improvements and stuff. But Screenslaver, I thought in the trailers was awesome. Because in the trailers, like, "May I have your attention?" or something like that. I was like, "Oh, that's a cool villain." I think What was I going to say? What did I put here? Another thing I noticed in Disney the past few years is that they started using... it's not bad language, but it's like... more a little more language. Like, not really profanity. Like, I remember back in the old Disney shows, like Hannah Montana and stuff like that, they would say, "Oh my gosh." In this movie, they said, "Oh my god." Mm-hmm. So they never used to do that. I guess someone just said, like, "Oh, we can use it again." Jack versus the raccoon was awesome.
Yeah, that was hilarious. I loved that.
That was that part where she's just sitting there, is like across the chairs, walking, and he turns like fire.
You see it starting to get scared.
That was the best scene. That was my favorite scene right there.
We could see what was happening. He's watching the show, and the robber's got the mask.
Yeah.
And then he looks at the raccoon. It looks like a raccoon has a mask, and he's looking at it. He's looking back at the TV and back at the, and then he just like starts like squinting at it. And he gets up and he just like goes through the glass and right.
And then he like splits up into like 5 of them, and they start like getting.
Yeah.
So stupid.
That was awesome.
What is it here? I forgot what I put here. I forget. I don't know what this word is. Like something powers. I don't know. Another word that they use. Hell. Crazy. I don't think I had any more words. I just thought it's interesting as well. Okay, so there's a scene where Helen is trying to lead Screenslaver into a trap so that she can track him. And that entire scene, it's him talking in the background, like monologuing, while like you have like this the music. It's like a small note, sort of like being stretched out, or it's like this is a small like spy theme almost, but not too spy-y. And it's like only thing you hear is Screensaver, like a little bit of the music, and you hear like going from building to building and stuff. I thought that scene was really well put together. Mr. Incredible's car is called the Incredibile. That's stupid. It transforms into like hydro and water and stuff like that. I think that's pretty cool.
You got to see a little bit of that in the first movie.
Yeah. Jack has 17 powers. I'm not going to list them all, but I mean,
we don't even know what them are.
I think we know a pretty good some because like there's like that demon thing, the metal thing from last movie,
shooting lasers out of his eyes,
fire, water, or fire and shooting lasers out of his eyes. That's 4. I'm not
splitting up in the multiples.
Splitting up, dimension, traveling,
just going through stuff.
they're going through stuff, I guess. Yeah, transport. Blah, 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 blah. What was another one? I don't know. 7, probably 10 more, whatever. So I thought the dad died stupidly. Like okay. Well, here's the thing though. It's like. Okay, so you think what you're going to do, you're going to go over to the phone, you're going to call a guy, even though it's middle of the night, and you're going to be like, hey, can you go over to my house? There's robbers here. Like, Gazer Beam, I don't think even flies. I think that's the phone he picked up, though. And, like, why
he
not
went for
just...
Gazer Beam first.
I think so. I don't know which one he went to.
No, I remember
it's kind
he
of
went
stupid.
for
Like, you have a
Gazer
phone
Beam
right there, and you're just like, oh, I'm going to call these guys over and be like, hey, get over to my house. Like, are they going to get there that fast? Does, like, the other guy have super speed? Like, that's just stupid. You should have just gotten in the safe house. Like, what was wrong with going into the safe?
He should have gone into a safe room.
Yeah, I thought that was really stupid. And then at the end, they pretty much said, like, hello, she's rich, she's going to get out of prison or whatever. So maybe she might get out of prison, something like that.
Oh,
I didn't mind
team
her
up
character.
with the Underminer.
Yeah, maybe. I didn't mind her character. I thought she was alright.
Yeah.
So, favorite parts. Favorite character was Jack. My favorite scene was Jack versus the raccoon.
Yeah.
I don't think I have any. My other favorite scene was that Elastic Girl running to the other thing scene. I also like Screen Slaver one, like with his mask and everything. Worst parts and improvements. Here's my thing: is I wish Screen Slaver had more like screen time. More screen time for Screenslaver. Because I thought his voice in the trailer sounded awesome. And in the movie, when he's doing his monologue, that's really cool. I just wish he was more in the mask. Or she was more in the mask. Or I guess she never was.
They could have, like, unmasked her or something. Well, she was in the videos.
Was she? I thought it was the pizza guy the entire time.
No, that was her, except for when she was leading Elastigirl into the trap.
Okay.
Then she had the pizza guy.
But yeah. Thought that I wish we saw more of him. That's why I put the first one on top, because I feel like
it sounded like her.
I feel like
You said it sounded like her.
What do you mean? Oh yeah, well yeah, okay, fine. But also that's why I put the first one on top, because I feel like Syndrome's a better villain than Screenslaver.
They did a lot more with Syndrome.
And he had a better motive. Sort of.
He had a better backstory, I think.
Yeah, better backstory, better motive.
And you could actually see him. He was part of...
everyone's super,
no
one will be. No one will be. And like I liked him more anyway. This movie's really funny. It's funnier than the first one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay, so it's funnier than the first one. So sequel idea. Get a bunch of villains together, go fight against all the heroes. Since now the heroes are legal. The villains are illegal, so they gotta take them out, so something like that. Have Syndrome come back. Love Syndrome.
I know what's gonna happen.
Come back in like a Darth Vader way.
I know what's gonna happen.
What?
Okay. So, this big corporation is gonna come up and they're gonna hire the family.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. They're gonna start taking down the villain, but this villain gets away. It's gonna end up being the CEO of the corporation.
That's what
the bad guy.
That's what this... Oh,
and the
you son of a bitch. I can see your point there, where it's almost kind of like the first movie. I still think there's a lot of it in this movie where it's just like...
Oh, yeah, a lot of it was original, but they went off the same plot.
Yeah, like... Yeah.
I mean, like I said, yeah, they did change a couple things, but...
Any theories?
I gave you my theory.
Well, that's a sequel theory.
No,
well, a theory to your sequel.
Either that or, like, no, but, like, really, I think the Underminer and, like, maybe this girl will get out of jail, but I'm sure they're gonna try to go after the Underminer in the third, because they can't just forget about the Underminer. He's got all the money from the bank. He's got...
Oh, yeah, he did get away with money, didn't he?
Uh-huh. He's still in that Little Digger thing. He's probably gonna be back.
Little Digger. Replay value. High. Or medium high. No, high. High. I think
I'd say high.
Again. I'm definitely getting it. Try approval, stamp, Blu-ray DVD, I think. I like it a lot.
Oh, I'd definitely get it on DVD.
So, rating and final thoughts. Wesley, what do you rate this movie?
I'd say an 8.5.
And why?
I thought it was really great. I'd even go as far as to say incredible.
Anything else?
No, I mean, I thought it was funny. It's probably one of the funnier Disney movies.
Mm-hmm.
At least the Disney Pixar ones. It was definitely a good movie for all ages.
Mm-hmm.
You know, us being grown up now, we're still going to see it. I mean, it was really good. We loved it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and I would definitely watch it again. I'd own it. It was, I don't know. There's not a whole lot they could have done better.
Mm-hmm. Before I say this, there was another. It's not a controversy, but I think it was like the actress who plays Elastigirl or somebody, some group that was just like, stop staring at Elastigirl's butt. But there are some shots where it literally, like, it's like in the dead bottom right or left hand of the screen. Just saying.
I see what you did there. Bottom.
Yeah. Anyway, so my rating is going to be an 8 out of 10. Wait, what'd you give it?
8.5.
8.5. Okay, so I'm giving it an 8 because I still think the first one's better, but this movie was super funny. The animation was great. It was a lot better than the first one. The characters were Jack was honestly the most interesting. Well, I like Elastigirl's line. Like, I like the dynamic how they did with Elastigirl and Bob Parr switching roles now. I actually like that a lot. Because I like to see more Elastigirl. Because in the last movie I thought we didn't see a little much of her. Like, as with, like, just doing the solo stuff. In this movie we see a lot of it. Her trying to be her own hero and everything like that. I thought that was pretty cool.
What I liked, he's like, oh, you rode a bike? And he goes, you had a bike? And she goes, there's a lot you don't know about me.
No, a mohawk.
Yeah, she had a mohawk.
Yeah, you said bike.
That's a bike.
Oh, I thought she said she had a mohawk.
She didn't have a legit mohawk. That was her bike.
Oh, I did not know that.
Stop.
I thought it would have been... Okay, I thought it would have been funny if she had a mohawk. But, okay, fine, whatever.
I just liked how she's like, there's a lot you don't know about me.
Yeah.
Because it seems like he does make a lot of it about him.
Who, Bob?
Yeah. He wanted to be the one. He thought he was going to be the one to do this. You know, it turned out to be her, and then, once he got past that, he's like, alright, you have to do this so we can all be superheroes again. But it was about him wanting to be a superhero and wanting to relive the glory days.
Alright, so, final verdict is an 8.5, because it would be 8.25, but I rounded it up to 8.5. I think that's...
8.5.
Because it is an 8.5. That's what I just said. Anyway. So yeah, 8.5. Pretty good movie. Definitely recommend watching it. So if you guys like our stuff, please be sure to leave a like, comment down below what you thought about the movie, when you're going to see it, and who you're going to see it with. And be sure to subscribe to the channel for more content. And we usually do these in weekends and stuff, like seeing multiple movies. Garrett will be in the next one. He just couldn't make this one. Stupid. So, thank you guys so much for watching. My name's Trent.
I'm Wesley.
We'll see you guys later.